Hi, so I just finished filming a video, my Dollar Tree hauls, and these are the lights that I got from Dollar Tree. So I've got two types of lights. I've got the little push lights that are used in like small areas. You can use them like around your house in little closets. I'm going to use them for my van. And then the other lights are the string lights that they have out right now for the Christmas season. And again, I'm going to use those for the van, and also like my primary reason for getting them in the first place were for my dollhouse, but then I realized, oh hey, I can use these for the van. So I'm going to try them out right now, and if the cats will let me without creating too much chaos. So I've already opened the packages just to make it easy, but first off I'm going to try out one of these push lights. All these little push lights, they require, I think, AAA batteries. So here's the first one. It's just a little round one. On the back it has like this little plastic lever to it, which I guess you can hang up, and I think it has this adhesive. Like, I think this is adhesive to where you can, you know, stick it on something. But let me go ahead and put the batteries in it. I think, yeah, you just turn the back. And so, okay, does say these take AAA batteries. I couldn't remember if these took AAA or if the other ones took AAA, but let me just go ahead and fit my batteries in here. I'm curious to see how well they light up. Like if they're going to be bright or if they're just going to be like really dull. Oops, already had that one on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me get the, it looks like it's going to be bright, but I'm not sure I can get the battery cover back on. Like, I don't know why I'm struggling to get it on. It doesn't feel, okay, there we go. It clicked into place. So I don't know how well this is going to work with the camera, if it's going to mess up the camera, but here we go. So that's, ooh, that's pretty bright. Like, it lights up quite a bit. I'm also thinking about probably tomorrow night. It's already like 1 a.m. here, but tomorrow night, like after the sun sets, maybe going out in my van and trying these out there to see how well it lights up. So that's that first one. I'm impressed by how bright this is off the bat, so that's a good sign. And with them being LED lights, you know, the light itself will hold up for a really long time. Like tearing up my nails trying to get the batteries out of here. Gosh, the battery really fits in, like the compartment for the battery is really tight. There we go. Okay. So far this one is a winner. Let's try this big square one. And this one also looks like it has, okay, so I thought it was just like adhesive, but it's actually like Velcro that's already adhered to it. So that's cool. And then it also has the little plastic lever hanger thing too, so that's nice. And compartment space back here for 3 AAA batteries. Oh, it was already on, so let me go ahead and put the cover for the battery back on. So yeah, so that's pretty bright. It's actually really bright. Alright. Kind of blinding if you look at it for too long. Nice. Yeah, so far I'm impressed by the amount of light that they put out. I wasn't sure. I thought that they might be kind of wimpy. Like, I thought maybe the little bulb would be just really slim, but, or really tiny, but so far, impressive. Okay, now let's try this one. And this is the one that's magnetic. And it also has the little, looks like it has the Velcro back here too. So that's cool. Alright. So again, a little battery compartment. That spring was really stiff on that one. But this one, I'm kind of worried about the magnets being strong enough to hold it up on the interior of the van. Ooh, okay, for some reason this battery compartment isn't fitting flush. I don't know if I just didn't put it in there good. Okay, there we go. Now I got it in. So up at the top of this one has a little switch. So, okay. Yeah, that's pretty bright. I've got like a little ring light that attaches to phone, and I don't even think it gets this bright. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so far these are definitely worth the money. And again, I want to try them out in the van and see how they work in the dark, like in that kind of environment, since that's what my purpose for these will be. But I think I'm gonna like them. I should probably get some of these to put upstairs in my attic when I'm working up there in my attic. That's a whole other story. Okay, so now I'm gonna try all these little string lights. So I'm gonna start with this, the bright white. I'm assuming they're bright, but they're the white lights, and they have the little the black strand to them. And it looks like, I was expecting there to be like a little wire, a twist tie. That's what I'm trying to think of, a little twist tie holding them together, but it was just the cord itself that was holding them together. So these take 2 AA batteries. Now if I can figure out how to get into here. So for these little string lights, I found out that there's a little screw that you have to unscrew in order to open the battery compartment. So I've already unscrewed that. So let me put the batteries in. I'm just kind of like, ugh, I'm gonna have to do that for all of these, it looks like. So joy. I'm not gonna screw it back in while I try them out, but oh, okay. So these are kind of fun. They're just like little fairy lights. Alright. So in the van, this probably won't put out much light at all, but just a fun little decoration. But these would be good for the dollhouse, I think. Okay, now for the next ones. Uh-oh, what did I do with the screw? So next up I have the little warm tone lights, and I'm just going to unscrew this. Oh darn. The screwdriver is a little bit too big for this screw, but it'll work. I think I got it for the most part. Nope. Thought I did. I swear, it is turning. It's turning quite easily. It doesn't sound like it is, but it is. But it just, it must be a really long screw, because it is not coming out. Like, you know, usually you can loosen up a screw so much. Here, let me switch it out. You know what? It'd probably be faster just to do it like this. It's taken over 5 minutes. Like literally over 5 minutes just to get this little screw to come out, and even then it's not even fully coming out, but that's good enough for now. If I can get it, pop out the little door without it. Oh my gosh. This should not be this complicated. Actually, it's not complicated, it's just difficult. Like, with this, okay, there we go. I got it. It's insane. I've never. Okay, so we're just gonna do this because I'm tired of fooling with this particular strand of lights, but there we go. These are, okay, that's interesting. It's like, some of them, maybe it's just the tint of the wire, like the cord, but yeah, I think it's the cord is tinted with yellow, because like they look, I mean, they're warm tone lights, but where the cord is shining on them, is that picking up on camera the difference in the color? Like, it just looks like a blob of light. But the cord has more of a yellow tint to it. So those again will be good for the dollhouse, but maybe not so much for the van. I'm kind of over this particular strand right now. Hopefully the last two strands won't be this complicated to try to open. Okay, so let's try the stars. Oh my goodness. How long is this gonna take to unscrew? Uh-oh. The star came off of one already. Hopefully that'll just snap right back on. Okay, I see where it goes. So, I don't know if that's picking up. Ooh, there's a hair. Tangled up in a hair. Anyway, so that's what one of the bulbs looks like. Let's see if I can just pop that back on, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, it just slides on. There's nothing really holding that, like it doesn't snap on or anything. Okay, these little screws are garbage. They're Phillips heads, and I don't know if they're just cheap screws. Like, it feels like they're tightened so hard that, and the plastic's so soft that's hard to like get a good like grip into it. And then I think they're a little off kilter, and it's a pain to unscrew. I mean, it is a pain. So, but I got them unscrewed. So, let's put the batteries in and try these out. My hand hurts from trying to unscrew it too. So, ta-da. And all these lights have 10 little light bulbs. So, now these would be fun for the van, I think. Just spread out. Okay. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they are about 3 feet in length. See if I can undo these without messing anything up. Here's, maybe you can see as I try to untangle it. I know there was an easier way to do this, but right now we're just going with it. Oh my gosh. This is not working out how I thought it would. I thought that this would be just an easy video to film. Just pop the batteries in, flip the light switch on, bing bang boom, flip the lights off, next set. Nope. Okay, there. Well, sorta. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much the, well, there's a big old knot right here, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now, but this is pretty much the length. So, hang them up in a window. Okay. Y'all, I don't have arthritis, but these friggin' little screws make me feel like I do. Like, my hand hurts so bad, and like now up to my elbow it's hurting too from just trying to get the little screws undone. So here's the little colored lights, and look at these. Okay. I like these. Now I'm wishing I'd gotten like another strand or two of these, but I think they only had one more left at the Dollar Tree I went to. Okay, definitely want to get more of these. But these were some that I was thinking about using in my dollhouse and just putting it like across like one of the floors, like so that hangs down to the floor below. Just kind of like for Christmas season, just to be a little festive. Alright. And then I think I'm gonna show y'all this. Yeah, I was like, my outlet is in use, but I think, like, I was charging up my my other camera battery, and it looks like it just went to fully charged, like the little light changed over, so I can go ahead and plug these in. Alright, so here they are unboxed, and this one has 20 lights, and it comes with a spare bulb. I think it just has one spare bulb. Oh no, it has several spare bulbs, and I think it has the little flasher in there too, or, you know, to make them blink. So let me plug, and it also has like where you can plug multiple ones together to expand strands. So I mean, I wish I could see Roscoe right now. He's so intrigued. He's laying against my leg looking up like, what are you doing? Sprung out of my hand. Alright, oh, so these are definitely warm tone lights, which that's fine. So I was curious if they would be warm tone or cool tone. Does it even say? No. It just says clear. Steady burning or flashing, spare bulb included. Bulbs remain lighted if one burns out. 5 feet. Lit length 3 feet. Indoor use only. Green wire. Not connectable. But it has where, well, okay, well it says not connectable. Alrighty then. Yeah, so that's those. Okay, so it's several evenings since I've last filmed the video, but here I am in the van to try out these lights. So I'm gonna start out first with this little light right here, and we'll see how bright it is. And I may, ooh, yeah, that's pretty bright. Let me turn off this interior light right here, and I'll see. Now that's pretty good light. Like, it lights up quite a bit here in the van. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but so this one light alone puts out quite a bit of a power. Alright, so that's cool. Whoa, that really washes me out. Cool. I'll probably get another one of these. I'll probably get multiples of these. Well, again, depending on how this works out, but assuming, so far, I'm definitely planning on getting another one of these at least. Let me turn the interior light back on. Okay, we'll turn this one off. Ooh, yeah, big difference in the interior light and this light. Okay, so now for this little light that has the little metal hanger and the little switch on it. Alright, that's pretty bright. Let me turn the interior off. I mean, this right here, I think it's way more powerful. Like, I don't know, am I exaggerating thinking that this is probably twice as powerful as that previous, as this little light that I showed? I'm just using the same batteries in all of them, so that's why I'm doing one at a time like this. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Like, I wonder, oof. If I had it mounted somewhere. It's supposed to be magnetic. Let me see if I can find somewhere. No, I got over here. Either the magnet's really weak on this, or there's a lot more plastic in here than I realized. Probably a lot more plastic than I realized. Plus, I think the magnet was kind of weak because it seemed like when I tested it out before, it wasn't too strong. I was just looking to see if there was something I could hook this to. I mean, there probably is. I just don't realize it at the moment. Well, hold on. Nah. The little clothes hook in here is too big for this to fit over. Okay, well, let's try the next one. Okay, I've got this little interior light right here on, but let me go ahead and flip this little square light on. And okay, yeah, that's pretty good too. I think that last light was way more powerful than this. Like, this is just a little, like a little rectangular strip in the middle of the square that's actually part of the bulbs. I wonder, this has a better hanger on it than the others, so yeah, I can't get it to hang up on the little hook either. So what I could do is get some of those, oh, that was weird. Oh, it was a reflection of somebody's brake light. I saw a red light through the back window, and I was like, what am I looking at? It's a reflection of a brake light on the church sign back there. Woo. Okay. I may get some of those, what are they called? Like the command strip hooks to put in here. I don't know. There's all kinds of little things I can do to rig up a way to hang up these lights or to attach these lights. Okay, now we're going to try the string lights out. So let me switch. I think these might be the cool lights. So they are the cool lights. And let me turn this off. I know that these are not going to put out much light. I mean, they do put out some light. Like, look at that. But these are more for like a decorative thing, just for like ambience, I guess. That's kind of cool to have them strung up across the ceiling up here. I know you can't really see, but like to have them going across the width of the van. Maybe even the length of the van. I don't know. But they do provide quite a bit of light. Okay, cool. And here's the warm lights, which these are definitely going to be for the dollhouse because I haven't even fully undone them. I tried to, but they are like straight up wire. So I don't want to mess around with them too much because I don't want to kink up the wire a whole bunch, especially since I do plan on using these strictly for the dollhouse. And that's just how it's going to be. And I mean, you can manipulate the wire, but you don't want to kink it up too much. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. But here we go. Oh, okay. Those put out quite a bit of light, like while they're bundled together like that. So again, I don't want to like stretch them out too much, but there you go. It's fun though. Not much different than the interior light, I think. Yeah. So, not something I would use here in the van. And now we got the strand of colorful lights, these little round bulb lights. So let's try this out. Let me go ahead and flip this off first. And then, ta-da! So there's those. Yeah, those are definitely fun for like a little decoration. But again, I'll probably just use these for the dollhouse. I don't know. I mean, it might be fun to have these, like, if I were parked somewhere and wanted to hang them up, one of the windows. Like, especially for, like, a festival, if I ever wind up going to Bonnaroo like I want to, that would be fun for, like, Bonnaroo. I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of fun. I like the way it, like, illuminates, like, from below. That's kind of cool. I'm having too much fun. Okay, and finally my favorite are the stars, just because I love stars. So let's see how these illuminate the van. Let me go ahead and turn the interior light off. And, ooh. I love these so much. I'm definitely, like, if I keep coming across any more of these, I'm definitely going to keep buying them. Like, every time I come across them, if I do. So these put out a good amount of light. Nothing like those other little push lights or anything, but still, they're fun. How can you not like stars? So, yeah, I guess that will wrap up this video. And maybe that provided some insight for anybody who's interested, or maybe give you ideas for something you might want to use them use these lights for. Hopefully that provides some insight, and I'm just gonna wrap this up now since I'm holding these up like a fool. But anyway, thank you for watching.